What's up, YouTube? It's JackalGoldKick. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I'm moving on from Beef and Drama for good, and also to speak on Kadeem the King for one last time. So to speak on Kadeem the King for one last time, I'm going to say this. He's not going to be there Saturday at McDonald's to fight me. He's not going to. He's proven this already, right? I've proven this already. Everybody remembers Sunday when I went to McDonald's and made the video, Kadeem the King is a no-show to fight me. That was evidence right there. He wanted me to go there at 10 a.m. He even said in the text messages, and he never showed up. Yet I was the one who showed up, which means I have balls and I was wanting to fight him. Whereas he didn't want to show up and fight me. He made excuses. Oh, I was asleep. But what was stopping you from still going there? Because you woke up at 11 to call me and you had the rest of Sunday to come there. But yet you want to set up a fight for Saturday and say 12 a.m., but then he says 10 a.m. It's like, I'm not falling for his shit again. I'm not going to be manipulated again. I'm not going to play games with this guy anymore. That's all he's going to do is play games, you know? So, yeah, fuck his challenge. Fuck him. I don't care about anything he has to say anymore. I'm not going to view anything from his channel anymore. And I'm going to block him out of my life, you know? Because whenever I engage with his bullshit, it just negatively affects me. It puts me in a crappy mood, affects my sleep, and it's just like, why should I even waste time with that guy? He's just an internet gangster, just someone that runs his mouth online and talks a lot of shit, you know? Because if somebody really wanted to fight you and you really were gonna meet up and do the thing, then it would have been done by now and they would show up. No excuses. I'm not trying to hear that he was asleep or has a job. Those are excuses. Period. They're excuses. I mean, the guy was roasting me for going to McDonald's and standing out there in the cold. It's like, who gives a shit what the weather is? The point is, we want to fight each other. Who gives a shit what the weather is, you know? And Kadeem the King has had a history of turning down fights. And what do they say about history? It repeats itself. I can tell you that right now. Before this, there was a second time he turned a fight down. He said in a live stream, you can look it up, this in Real Talk Rocket Dog live stream. He said in a live stream, I was gonna pull up to Real Talk Rocket Dog's house, but he might call the cops, so I'm not going to do it. It's like, you're scared, you know, you're just making an excuse. And then before that, there was another person, which I won't name him because he doesn't want to be involved in this, but there's another person I know of from Michigan that had beef with him, and he was supposed to meet up with Kadeem the King, and he told me Kadeem the King never showed up. He's scared. He's always been like that. His YouTube is a lie. And he even said on Facebook, you know, Kadeem was supposed to meet me, but he made excuses. You scary as fuck. And that's the same thing I went through. I was trying to meet up with Kadeem the King to fight him, and he made excuses. He was going to go to Rocket Dog's house and made excuses. So if he's done that 3 times, if he's dodged a fight 3 times in Michigan, what does that tell you? That he's a coward, he's a pussy, and he's not going to fight anybody. Period. That's all I'm going to say about the Kadeem the King thing. I just can't stand that guy, and I dislike him, and I would love to beat him up. Trust me. But I'm not going to fall for this bullshit again. Because, well, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. I'm going to go there Saturday. He's not going to be there. And I'm going to make another video saying he was a no-show yet again. And then he'll say some other shit or spin it or whatever and drag the beef on even further. And I'll look like the idiot. And I'll feel stupid for being used again. And he'll be basically just trying to manipulate me again. Because at the end of the day, if you and another person have issues with each other and you're going to fight each other, you're going to meet up. No questions, no excuses, no nothing. You're going to meet up. That's what you're going to do. And you're also not going to do talking and talking and talking. You're going to do the action. Because he always talks about how he's going to do this to me. He's going to do that to me. Even his live stream, he's putting the fist to the camera like this and putting his hands up. It's like, who is that supposed to impress? The fact that you have to do that and this and talk about how you're tough and how you're going to do this and that to me shows that you ain't shit. So that's all I got to say about the Kadeem the King thing. If people want to call me a coward and a pussy for not going there Saturday to fight him, then it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, hey, I showed up and he didn't show up. And to me, that ends everything. That deads everything. That shows that I'm a man that would be willing to show up to a fight, and Kadeem the King isn't a man and wouldn't be willing to show up to a fight. And I would be really stupid going there Saturday just to be played again, you know? Like, I was stupid for even accepting the challenge in the first place. You know what I mean? And for, people think I'm lying. Like I said, look at the video. He wasn't there. Look at his diss towards Rocket Dog. And another excuse he uses is, like, oh, if I fight him, he's gonna call the cops. If I fight Rocket Dog, he's gonna call the cops. He even said the same thing about, like, I think the guy before he was supposed to fight, there was some mention of cops or some shit like that. He's just like, this guy's a coward. He's a pussy. He has the address of my house. He has the address of the McDonald's. He's had these addresses since like late October, you know? You know what I mean? And it's like, why are we waiting till Saturday? Like, why not just fight now? Oh, but he wants to say that, I care about money more and the job. And it's like, nah, you scared, bro. You don't want to see me. You don't want to fight me. And that's just factual, you know, because you would have been pulled up. You would have been fought me. So I ain't falling for his trap again. I ain't falling for his tricks again. I don't care about him anymore. Not going to pay attention to him anymore. I'm sure he'll use this in his videos and streams. Like, look, see, Jackal Gold Kick is scared. He don't want to smoke with me. You see? And then the honor show, which I don't have any beef with him, but he left a comment on Kadeem's channel saying that I don't want to see him. But my message to the honor show is, you claim I don't want to see Kadeem the King, then why did I show up in the first place? That's what I don't get, you know? Like, you can't call me a coward when I was the one who showed up. If I was a coward and I didn't want to see Kadeem the King, I wouldn't even went there in the first place. I would have stayed in the house like a bitch. So that's why I will not be going there Saturday, because it's just going to be bullshit. I'm going to be chasing a ghost. So to hell with that crap. And another thing I want to talk about is why I'm moving on from Beef and Drama for good. I'm also going to try to do it action wise. The reason I'm moving on from Beef and Drama is because it's just a waste of time. You gain nothing out of it, and nothing is really gained from it at the end of the day. It really isn't. There's nothing gained from it. What do you gain from Beef and Drama? Absolutely nothing. Like that song Rush Hour. Absolutely nothing. You don't gain anything from Beef and Drama. You don't. You know, and it's affecting me. Like whenever I engage in Beef and Drama, specifically like the Kadeem the King thing, it brings me down. It puts me in a shitty mood. It affects my sleep. Makes me not a happy person. And it's just like, I don't have to engage with this crap. I'd rather deal with real life issues. Like, when I was having the ear infection shit, I'd rather deal with that. You know, in the past, drama with my abusive dad, I'd rather deal with that because, hey, that's real life stuff. This online stuff, who cares about it? I don't care whatever their name has to say. I don't care what they have to say or what she has to say or what they have to say. Who gives a shit? Or what video they want to make. I don't care anymore. You know, it's a waste of time. I'd rather spend that time on hobbies I like, making videos, talking to subscribers, and talking to people that are friends, and focusing on positive things rather than just constantly engaging in beef and drama, because it's just annoying, especially when, you got to go back and forth with someone. They make a video, you make a video. They make a video, you make a video. It's like, just, I'm tired of this crap, and that's why I want to move on with Beef and Drama for good, because it's negatively affected me. In the past, it didn't as much because I was so doped up and so deep in my porn addiction. So I was able to block out a lot of shit, and I was in a much worse state mentally. So it's like, yeah, I just don't have no issue beefing with people. But now that I'm sober for some months and counting off the porn addiction, and it's like, it feels more damaging to my mental health to continue to engage with this crap. It really does, It really does. That's how it feels, It's like waste of time. Um, and I just, like, I remember when the Lady in Light Spear Dude thing was happening, that I was so stressed, you know. The Kadeem shit, I was stressed as shit. I couldn't even eat, didn't even have an appetite. My sleep was fucked up. And I'm not going through this crap anymore. That means no more Mr. Beef videos either. Now, one thing I will say that I will make an exception about, I suppose, is maybe if I find out that a certain individual I know or someone in the community has done something bad, like did something pedophilia wise or they're a serial killer, then maybe I'll speak on it. Because I also want to say this, the only time you would see me mention or talk about Kadeem the King again after this video is there was, I won't mention their name, but there was someone that has contacted me saying, I got dirt on Kadeem the King I could use on him. What's your Discord? Now, I tried to tell him what it was, but the comment was removed. I think it's a YouTube. But if he's watching this video, my Discord is JackalGoldKick, all lowercase. Type that in. If that don't work, type in JackalGoldKick and just space Jackal space Gold space Kick. And that's how you can find my Discord, because I'm interested to see what dirt he has in Kadeem the King. I'm hoping it's something like, you know, real bad, because it would really line up with all the bullshit he pulls with people, calling them gay and pedos and all this shit. So that's really all I gotta say in this video. Yeah, peace out.